Hello everyone and welcome back to more mini motorways. Today we're heading into Rio de Janeiro to continue our expert mode playthrough. The scores again are very similar to our other expert mode playthroughs, with a big spike at about 500 and then another second little spike at about 1500, with some people managing to do really well. I don't think we'll get a score of 10k, but I'd like something that's sort of in line with the rest of our expert mode playthrough scores. That would be pretty nice, I think. I'm gonna just go ahead and run this road as close to this mountain as possible, because I want to run a road through here across this little coastway. If you don't know, expert mode, you cannot break road tiles once they've turned to this dark gray color, and you also have a limited number of upgrades, which are your bridges, tunnels, etc. So we have to think and plan how we want our city to be structured very early. I want to place this road here along this mountain because we can't actually get a road past this business anyway without using a tunnel. So we can save some space efficiency by running this road close this way early. And since we put this road in early, we don't have to worry about getting this green across these yellows. That was actually like a really perfect spawn. That was an absolutely perfect example of what I was trying to showcase there. That's really funny. Part of me does wish that I could change this road so that it ran one upwards right here, because we cannot get houses spawning in these spaces around this green. So all of this is just dead space. Nothing can spawn here. Nothing can go here. It's completely unhelpful space. But this isn't bad. We could potentially get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more yellow houses on this road. And then potentially feed, some more up here with, a traffic light, roundabout, something like that. Probably a traffic light. We're at Sunday already. Didn't even have us on double speed. It was a super quick week 1. 8 weekly choices left. I think I'm gonna take the... I think I'm gonna take the tunnel first. We've learned in our previous expert mode playthroughs that taking an option with more road tiles seems to help us out a lot. I'm gonna focus on taking tunnels, bridges, and motorways, and I might pick up 1 or 2 traffic lights. I really don't love that green. Like, I really don't love that green. The thing is, it wouldn't be bad if we just started with all of the population that we're going to get, because we get a green population down here in the corner, but that's super late game. Ugh. No. That's so bad. This is our dreaded, connected traffic that we can never seem to avoid in our expert mode playthroughs. I think this might be okay, though, because I think this can be separated. I don't know if they'll take this path. I think they'll take this one because it's technically shorter. Yeah. Ah. If this run goes on for any length of time, this will be what kills us. Unless I, like, motorway from here to here. That's really unfortunate. Alas. I think the way we have it positioned, it shouldn't mess with yellow too much. At least until we get up there in the scores. Ooh, look at this gray. This is like practically perfect. These two can just turn on and off. We can possibly extend this road outwards more if we do need more gray for this guy. I think that's probably how we're going to make this happen, is we're going to do a motorway from here to here. And then just hope that we get enough gray in this area to support this guy. As long as this yellow can sustain itself on just whatever yellow population spawns in here, we should be okay. 6 weekly choices left. I think I'm gonna take another tunnel. I'm going to need at least 3, I think. I really like this yellow. This yellow is really nice. This yellow is kind of mediocre. We could, like, thread it through here. Do something like that. But I think I'm just gonna leave it. Because I believe we're supposed to get another yellow business somewhere up here. Or maybe it's over here. I think we're supposed to get a yellow population over here. But this yellow house should maintain this for some amount of time. But I want as many tunnels as I can get. Ooh. Okay. I don't love that gray. I really do not love that gray. For now, we can just do something like this. That's fine. Worry about making it fancy and connecting it later, but we could potentially run this green down by 1 on a separate road like this, and that would technically separate it from this gray. But I don't think we're gonna worry about that until later, just because this is kind of a waste of road tiles for how much traffic we have right now, and it's not a huge deal. Once we get into the later pips, we will, 1, need to get some more greenhouses over here, and 2, probably separate this and motorway this yellow. I'm assuming I'm going to need at least 3 tunnels, because usually we get a blue business here with a blue population here. So tunneling through this would be super helpful. Oop, there's our yellow business I was expecting, and there's our yellow spawn that I was expecting. I'm going to take from this population instead of this one, because I kind of want this one to be backup for this level 2 structure we have down here. So I will just bridge these guys across in whatever manner I can that is the most efficient, something like that. And hopefully that will work. Ooh. That's interesting. Normally we don't get this white spawn down here until later in the run. I was going to say that I was going to save a bridge so that we could bridge through this mountain up to wherever this white business spawned. But I think we can just go around and that's fine. We did just use our 1 bridge, so I think I'm going to take another bridge. This green isn't terrible. This green is actually really good. I do think we're going to have to bridge these grays up and into this gray up here. There's our first cross map blue. I expect we will get at least 2 of these, which isn't great, but oh well. There's our second cross map white. We could run these on the same road, or we could bridge them through the mountain. I think I'm going to bridge them through the mountain, just to be efficient. But we are currently out of road tiles, so I'm going to wait. I might do something just like that, just to get it some population for now. And that should keep it alive. 3 weekly choices left. You know I'm taking the motorway. This green down here already leveled up. That was very fast. We are getting our green population here that I suspected we would get. We could potentially do something crazy by running this all the way through here and then into this green. If we absolutely needed to. I think I'm gonna hold off on doing that. Something that silly, for as long as I can. Again, we are out of road tiles. I probably should have taken an option with more road tiles, but I wanted to ensure that we got as many motorways as we possibly can, which is 4 total. So we will just keep placing and replacing this motorway until we get these road tiles back, and then we should have enough road tiles to connect this. One short. Okay. And then we'll just micromanage this for the rest of the week then. We're getting more yellow here, which I'm liking. I do usually use this yellow population as a sort of backup for this level 2 structure, but this yellow right here is, I think, going to handle that job. This white levels up, of course. It's the one that's farther away and not connected because I'm out of road tiles. That's okay. It is Sunday. I think I'm gonna take another bridge. Bridge or tunnel? I think I'm gonna take a tunnel. The thing is, if we need to bridge across water, we can just use a motorway, but we can only tunnel so far, but we can only get across mountains through either tunneling or going around them. And it's really, really hard to go around them sometimes. Ooh, there's our 500 trips in expert mode in Rio. I did just realize we got this gray spawn, which I don't love. I'm wondering if this would separate our blues, but I don't think it would. So now we have to figure out how we want to handle this gray, this gray, this gray, and this green. This green is also struggling. We're having a heck of a time. I think I'm gonna run this one just straight up and in like that. And this blue will probably eventually become a motorway. And I probably should have made it a motorway from the start because I knew that it was going to need a motorway. But here we are. I think we're gonna have to wait until I get more road tiles as well. That's really unfortunate. Okay, I will micromanage this this motorway again, just until we get some more road tiles. This green is not, like, super struggling, but it is sort of struggling. So is this gray up here. We're getting more yellow here, which is nice. And there's our second blue. This green. This green. Alright. Last weekly choice. I think I'm going to take the motorway. We're going to be struggling for road tiles for a little bit while we're recovering from our decisions, our previous life choices. I think I can take these blues and run them this way so that they connect on this side instead of connecting here, and that will give this gray slightly less traffic, and we could probably do that with the rest of these blues by running them around like this. We could do something like that, and then all of these blues could run this way instead of joining up with gray, and that would help with traffic here a little bit. All of this blue is struggling. It's too far of a distance for how much blue we currently have on it. And there's our first yellow down here. This is what I wanted to see. Ah, again, the struggle for road tiles is real. Okay, we can do something like that. Get rid of this. The question is, do we want to just sacrifice these greens to the realm of never getting used? Or do we want to use the greens and sacrifice the yellow? Week 9, we get our road tiles, our beautiful road tiles that we have been waiting for so patiently for so long. We can do something like this. So this gray population I really like because I think we're supposed to get a gray business on this side of the map. So I'm just going to leave it here and see how that spawns. Our grays on this side of the map, however, are struggling. They are not doing well. We can probably do something like this with this little makeshift intersection so that our grays can go whichever direction they need to go the most efficiently. I also meant to get rid of this road, but oh well. I guess that's how it happens. This yellow. Ugh. We can do something like that. That's not terrible. We're only losing out on 4 gray, or 4 greens. Oh no! What is this? What is this white spawn? Oh gosh. I don't have the road tiles for that. Alright, we're gonna have to... No. Okay. I wonder if we could bridge it. We don't have any bridges. Ugh. No. Getting more yellow here. I don't have a solution for this white. I really don't. We can do something like this once we get our yellow road tiles back. Alright, 20 road tiles. Thank you. The question is, do we want to send white through the mountain, or do we want to leave this little motorway in here? To be honest, I think I want to leave the motorway in, because I want to be able to send in these yellows. I might, you know what I might do? I might send them through this side, so that we can still connect all of these greens together. And then if we need these greens, we can motorway them in like so. Because these greens are in a much more accessible spot to be motorwayed in rapidly. So that's how we'll do this. That's how we'll leave this. We'll just send a couple more whites this way, just to get this through its little surge. Ugh. The thing is, I don't think I can connect this yellow in, which is a little unfortunate, but okay. This gray is struggling. That does not shock me in the slightest, because we have all of this gray, but no way to get it to it in a nice manner. And we're also out of road tiles again. Ah, this game, it hates me. Okay, we can do something like this. Sacrifice some blue efficiency, even though blue is struggling for our grays. I feel like we should just go ahead and do this. I think that might be the best option. Ooh, we have these blues over here. But alas, no bridges to cross the gap. We'll see if this helps our blues. Hopefully we'll get enough road tiles back to help our grays out. That leveling up is kind of unfortunate, but oh well. We've got all of this yellow, but we just can't connect it in because of how I placed this white motorway. If I placed it here, it would have been fine, but my forward planning did not work out there. We need more green. We can connect these guys together and give them their own little motorway into here for now. And then destroy it. That blue is not what I was hoping for Christmas. Oh well. Week 11, we get more road tiles. Fine. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. Everything is just fine. We can do something like this, or something like this. Whichever way these blues want to come from, that's fine. These greens, I think I should probably just motorway this in. Or I could, you know what I could do? I could just cross through here. That's not actually that bad, because only this gray is actually coming around and going this way, and then this green could go down. I think that's sort of okay. This gray will probably suffer for it, but I think that's sort of okay. Because we've only got this one house using this, this path. So I think that might work somewhat decently. I don't know. We'll see here in about 200 points when we hit where we usually die on our expert mode playthroughs. That's when we'll see. We'll do something here with our blues. This is an absolutely insane road. We've got gray coming across it, we've got blue coming across it, we've got gray coming across it from this side. Yeah, this road has absolutely abysmal traffic management. Like, this is terrible. There's our gray starting to struggle. This one can now turn this way, because this guy shouldn't need any help, because it's got all of this. And I might do... Honestly, I might connect these in and then do something with these guys over here. Just do, for now, something a little janky, like so. That should hopefully help that. We are struggling with blue, not because of population, but because of traffic. Shocking to no one. Alright, Monday. We get our road tiles. Thank you. I think I might just give this blue its own personal motorway with these blues. And hopefully that'll help. But all of this traffic is absolutely insane. And then we won't have a backup plan for these grays. But we don't really have a backup plan as it stands now. So it might just be how it goes. Might also just cross through yellow again here with these grays, because I think this is a little more important than this right now. I just hope that if these grays decide to go this way, they'll take this path instead of taking this path, which I think they will, because I think this is slightly longer. And then we'll connect these grays in, and they'll take this way. And then once we get our motorway back, we will connect into here, and hopefully that will help. Maybe. I don't know. We're out of road tiles. That just occurred to me. Isn't that lovely? I need this motorway back so bad. I need it back. Please, game. This yellow is struggling. Oh no, it's because these yellows are connected. These yellows are all connected in. Did not realize that until just now. Also, that green is awful. That green is just despicable. Oh, okay. Well, we're at 1800. We're doing better than our normal dying at 1500 in our expert mode playthroughs. This yellow lasted shockingly longer than I thought it would. We're Thursday. We don't have any extra road tiles. I think I'm gonna have to connect the screen in just to keep it alive until Sunday and just hope that blue can figure it out. Is there any way that I can connect any more blue in with the road tiles that I currently have? I don't think there is. Ugh. Oh, this is awful. We should get this motorway back still. And then maybe we can connect this blue in, but that's if this gray motorway ever goes away. There. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if that saves us. Look at all of this yellow traffic. Ugh, no. This is awful. Just throw more cars at it and hope it works out. Look at this intersection. That intersection is terrible. It's Sunday. Can we make it to 2K? Please? Ah, 1987. You know what? That's not bad. That's better than we usually do on our first attempts for most of our expert mode playthroughs. I think we normally get like 1500 or something. Yeah, this was just a mess. This was just awful from the beginning. I think we needed this green population for this green business. But I just didn't want to sacrifice a motorway to get it into here. Ultimately, I think all of this just being so clustered up is what messed us up. This gray and yellow pair being stuck together, not killing us, not being the thing that killed us or killed our city, honestly is shocking to me. I feel like maybe I should have connected these yellows in, but I just didn't want to connect them through this white population. Maybe that would have saved us, but this blue, this little, it's like Vancouver with our triangle of, triangle blues of death. Those were pretty awful. Anyway, let's see how we placed. 1987 seems pretty good to me. Not the best, but oh, we're top 20%. Okay. You know what? I think I'm gonna be happy with that. It's not the best score we've ever gotten, but it sort of matches with our other expert mode scores where we try and shoot for around 2K. And yeah. Anyway, that was my Rio de Janeiro expert mode attempt. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, whatever you're feeling, whatever makes you happy, and I will see you in the next one.